Welcome to Invited Podcast, where you're invited to come and take a seat while we discuss about daily and recurring topics. We got Dom on here, we got Caution. Um, we got a couple topics for y'all today. First topic, music influence on the culture. Basically, like, I guess as you grew up, or even today, um, what type of influence has music, put on your daily life, or something that it made you do? Did it create character, build character? Dom, you first.
That's a good question. So, when I think about music influence on the culture today, it is different from back then when I was younger. Of course, back then it was like a lot of dances that we can just do all together, like with your friends and stuff like that. Now it's like more gangster shit going on, like
You think so?
hot girl summer shit. Yeah, like
But that's
everything
dancing too.
twerking. That's mostly twerking. Back
Still
then,
dancing.
okay, they had twerking and stuff like that. That Soldier Boy booty shit, all that. They had that. They had that, but still, like they wasn't as ratchet as it was today. They sugarcoated a lot of stuff back in the day. Right now, they be straightforward. Pop that coochie, pop that pussy,
You know
all that.
what? I agree to an extent. I think
I
that I think back then, right? There were a select few that was like out front with their shit. It wasn't like the majority as in today's
The
time.
popular songs, though.
Yeah.
well, think about it. I feel like it's the same. It's just more at
It
face
is the
level
same.
now because of the time that we live in. But all that my neck, my back, lick my pussy, and all that stuff, all of those, you could go all the way back, even back to when our parents were freak in the morning, freak in the evening, all of that from the 70s on up. I just think it's just mainstream because it's at a forefront now because of technology. I don't think anything has changed, if I'm being honest.
No, I agree with the songs back then compared to now. I agree with that, but what I'm saying is
That's
it's
what I was saying.
more. It's way more now. Way more. Nigga, the nigga down the street can come out with a fucking song talk about gyrating pelvises and shit like that. Like this is what I'm saying. Like back then there were you had your people, right? But now it seemed like it's everyone. And I get it, social media wasn't really a presence back then, so you see more now. But that's the thing. Because of social media, yes, you see more now. It wasn't like that then. You get what I'm saying? Like a regular nigga just couldn't come up and be a rapper. A regular female just couldn't be a rapper. You had to be highly
Model.
influenced. Like you had to know somebody to know somebody. Well, you had to be the man. So anybody can rap now. Anybody can come up with a song talking about all kinds of shit.
Period. Period. Ooh.
Period, poo.
It's way more.
Yeah.
It's way more. It's way more accessible to the listeners to just open up their apps and listen to whatever they want to
Because
listen
of
to.
YouTube, all of those streaming apps and
Yeah,
things and such. So you don't even have to be mainstream for your stuff to be played. But you got
exactly.
to think about that too. Back in the day, we ain't had to be mainstream either. We still had CDs and cassettes and tapes and all of that. Downloading stuff on LimeWire.
Yeah, but you talking the beginning of the, to me, what I consider the social media age. So before that, yes, you had to know somebody, or you had to be so talented that you was just you was you was like I said, you was the man. So
Like a
it could have
local celebrity.
it could have been 50 rappers, but out of those 50 rappers, who got the more resource and who has the most talent? Someone is seeing that person, or this person got an uncle that worked for Cock Records or Interscope or whatever. You get what I'm saying? Now, a 14-year-old motherfucker can just wake up, come up with a song, download that shit straight to whatever.
YouTube, TikTok,
Yeah,
anything.
and hey, if it's jamming, it's a hit.
It's just
So
gonna go worldwide.
It go viral.
so were there any like songs that y'all listened to when y'all were younger that kind of like built your character? Was there any songs where you was just like it changed the outcome of like who you thought you were?
Huh.
Not really.
That's a loaded question. So
Or like
any
did you listen to a song where it brung like an awareness to something like it made you look at things differently?
we are the world. We are the children.
Hey
Yeah.
yo,
For real, that did, and this is going to get R. Kelly. I
what?
believe I can fly. I believe I can fly. That song, R. Kelly's canceled or whatever, but come on, he got the hit. He
I mean,
definitely got it.
cancel or not, he got way more hits than we can all
Anybody?
count.
Yeah,
But was that motivational to you, or was it kind of like
yeah.
it was motivational?
I like those songs. I think they encourage me in a way. Like when you hear those, like I believe I can fly. We are the world, even though that's not really my era kinda, but I still heard those songs at a certain age. And then Nas, I know I can be what
So
I wanna be.
it
That
was
right
more
there,
like the
that
more
plays
positive
every day.
songs. It
Yeah,
was like
that
the
plays
positive
every
songs for
day.
you.
And
Got you.
Barkley.
Barkley.
Now
I don't
Barkley
know what that
Element.
is.
It's
You
a
know,
Oh,
we got a lot
mm,
of songs that, like, it's a lot of diss tracks out there. A lot of people trying to put disses in the songs. It's a lot of aggression towards men from females. It's like a lot of F him, or this is a guideline for females now. What you gotta do for the nigga, or what you gotta be out here and get yourself to, if that makes sense.
yeah. Well, I think that the disc culture always been around. I just think that it got worse. So to me, this is just my opinion. It's not like a fact, but I think that when drill music kind of put the precedence for like I'm a dish you, and then outside of this track, if I see you, I might want to kill you. You get what I'm
Hmm.
saying? That's when like the dissing, like the dead homies and the dead folks and shit like that. That made it worse, and now everybody trying to do, that drill culture shit. Now, if that's who you are, then that's fine. But we knew JoJo when JoJo was like 10 years old, and JoJo never was like on no type of timing like that. Now all of a sudden he started rapping, and it's kind of like fuck the dead homies, and he a op and shit like that. So
that brings us back to your the initial question. Well, the topic, music culture of today, mimicking.
yeah. Well, let me use myself, right? When I was growing up, it was DMX for me. DMX was kind of like the person where I listened to and I was like, the shit that he was rapping about, I was seeing it. You get what I'm saying? Like I was seeing it in my life. He said things that if I didn't witness it, then a homie witnessed it. Or he might say some shit where I was like, that's actually going on in my life right now with my peoples or my friends and stuff like that. So it was DMX, it was Tupac. When I finally got a grasp on who he was and the things like message he was trying to put out, that kind of changed what I thought about life in general. So with me, it started off listening to like what y'all would consider like the rough shit, and then later on, that's when I started finding like these conscious rappers that really didn't talk about the shoot 'em up, bang bang type of shit all the time. But that came later. I wasn't interested in that type of rap because I got
Neither was
introduced
I.
to, you know, you was a clown. Niggas tease you if you listen to like I don't know.
Most deaf,
Like,
common.
No, that was
Those
later. That
I
was
know that's
later.
what you said. They tricked. they tease you if you listen to those type of guys.
Yeah, I didn't know about them anyway at the time. I found out about them later. But you had like your party rappers, like what I consider party rappers, like Ludacris. Ludacris is a party rapper. That I care if people heard me listen to Ludacris. No,
Because
Ludacris to me
everybody
hard as
listens to him.
shit. He's
Yeah.
like one of the best at what
I
he
might
do.
agree with you on that.
But
People sleep on him.
you couldn't really ride around like niggas. You know, I always had dope boy cars, so there's no way I could have rode around in my dope boy car listening to fucking Blueberry Bubble Yum. Now yeah, he had a song called Blueberry Bubble Yum, but there was songs that I did like that people did like the street niggas did like when he put a verse. Mainly it was like his verses, but him like as an artist total we was clown for like listening to people like that. The Bow Wows, the Lil Romeos, the Ludacris, the I don't know. I'm just trying to think of shit off the top of my head for real. Yeah, like shit like that. We ain't listen to no shit like that. Now, what I can say is the R&B back in the day I like better. Like the Jaheems, the Music Soul Childs. You don't
That
hear artists like that no more.
no, you don't see them crying and grabbing and reaching and dancing in the rain. That's what's missing. It's the dancing in the rain and ripping your shirt off. That's what's missing. That's what today's youth is missing.
I
That
think it was
type of music.
I think it was a culture thing. I just think that those type of R&B artists got pushed to the side for the newer R&B artists that said fuck bitches. You get what I'm saying? Like fuck bitches get money. Like Rod Wave. I love Rod Wave music, but he don't have that music soul child type of touch. You get what I'm saying? His is kind of like I'm singing, but
I'm hood.
Rapping as well.
I ain't gonna say hood because Jaheim was hood. Tyrese, I don't know if he's actually hood, but to me it was kind of like it was the image that these R&B singers had. It's not like Rod Wave. They're like gangster R&B singers, if you get what I'm
Mhm.
saying. We didn't
Yeah.
have that back then. The only gangster R&B singer I could really think of would have to be um I actually can't think of none.
Chris Brown.
I think he's part of like the newer. Well, he's not a new generation, but he was part of the new class where Chris Brown didn't come out as a gangster R&B singer at first.
No,
Mm-mm.
he didn't. He evolved.
He
He did
transitioned,
evolve. He
He
transitioned. That's
evolved.
right.
but even now, he make good R&B songs. Like it's not like none of that crazy hood shit.
He
Um,
can
Now, unless he
rap,
hop
lucid
on it,
rappers.
yeah.
I
Unless
like
he
the
hop
ones
on
that can.
someone's music.
yeah,
My God,
I
y'all
wanna
could.
I wanna change my stance. I don't consider Rod Wave R&B. It's R&B, but it's different
It's like rap
because
singing.
mm, what would y'all consider like Tusi? Tusi is like what? He's not a singer. He
I
can't
don't
sing.
know that many of his songs, so I can't say. I only know that mainstream song. I might know another one and just don't realize it's him. So
I'll say they kind of sort of does the same, have that same vibe, but it's still like that rap singing type of vibe to me.
Yeah, I think we just gonna categorize it as like rap singing, not
yeah, rap
completely
singing.
R&B. Because to me, when I think of R&B, I'm thinking of like Mary J. Blige, and I'm thinking about music, music Soul Child, and Tyrese, and the singers. Like if you can actually sing, like Beyonce, I think Beyonce could sing. I disagree with some of her choice of music, but she can actually sing. Like what I mean by R&B, I'm talking about singers, like people that can sing, like real R&B music.
Like Brandy and all of
Yes.
them. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And those
Now
are, I miss that type of music that oh my gosh, that's
they
so
make
sad.
it. They make that type of music. It's just not really mainstream because I got a couple
Correct.
people in my playlist that are like,
Likewise.
what's the white boy that I just found out about his songs? What the hell is his name?
Tim.
He It's Tim. No,
Thomas
Todd
Todd.
something.
Yeah, I
And
like
he
his music.
he got the song
I
called
can't
Chest
think of his name.
Pains.
Mhm.
Hold on, I'm about to look him up because I need to get Malcolm Todd.
Malcolm Todd. There you go.
Yeah. I like his music.
That's a fact.
Um, it's somebody else that's kind of new, and I like their shit. Like it's R&B out there. What I'm saying is just not on it's not on the forefront. Not unless it's from our usual.
Mhm.
Like Trey Songz to me, he can sing. He's R&B, but it's kind of like hood R&B. So I think that's what I want to categorize as like the rap singing is kind of like hood R&B. I think that's like a perfect place to put it. But Dom, do you have any music that probably had changed the way you think, or something that was just like it played the impact on your life?
Well, with me, a lot of those like older songs, I grew up like listening to Ashanti and
Mm,
old like baby making songs because my
mm.
parents used to listen to that. So it's like once I got older, I started to listen to it more, started figuring out who was singing these songs, and it was just my MySpace page. Like it was
Damn.
it was different. Yeah, it was different. And now it's like I got to choose my own vibe now. Like now that I'm older, it's like, all right, I like these songs, but it's newer people out here. So I listen to SZA. I listen to Bob songs. I love Brent Fayez. That's my nigga. I listen
Damn, I
to
forgot about you. That's an honorable
that's
mention.
yeah, that's my nigga.
I was
So
just
it's like
listening to Jackie Brown. That's my new shit.
yeah, like everybody got their own style. So to listen to him, listen to SZA, and listen to Summer Walker, listen to everybody, even the girl that you were just talking about the last video, with the anxiety, that
Dolce.
song, like her
Dolce.
music is different.
No, not
Yeah.
Doge. That's her? Doge?
That's
Dolce,
Dolce.
yeah.
Oh, she
Hmm.
got anxiety problems.
Yeah.
I feel like everybody got anxiety problems after COVID.
Yeah, I had that shit my whole life. I hate to be around a lot of people. Um, I didn't know that. I just I disliked it because of some shit she said. But hers are, you know what? I don't know not one fucking song from her. So you might have to like
And she
send
just
something
sang
to
it.
me.
My anxiety is
Yeah, I
watching
heard
me.
a couple of her other songs
Anxiety,
too. And then
anxiety
if you look at her
for
videos, you
anxiety.
be like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Everybody got their different vibe now. It's
I
not like
love
all
it.
the same page like back then. It was always, a same style or this style was popular. Now it's like everybody got their own style, their own like
Hmm. I
music
like it.
flow is
I,
more creative. Some is more creative. Some is just like, who the fuck made this person famous type shit. So
Mhm.
yeah.
all right,
I
we
also
going.